In this tutorial, we'll see how to analyze interval data. We have the 3 tests here, and both 3 tests, the scores can go from 0 to a maximum of 15. And we want to see how the 20 students do on average on these 3 tests. And to analyze the interval data, so let's go to the pivot table here. We just put from the variable list, we drag a test into the value fields. So default is a sum, which basically add up all the test scores for the 20 students. And we want to change what is reported here from sum to average. And what you do is you go to pivot table tools, options. You want to bring up the field settings window. In the field settings, so sum as default, you want to change it to average and click on OK. And now you see that for the this test, the average score is 11.15. And then if you want to see how students do on average on the second test, you drag the second test onto the value fields. And the default is sum, so you want to change the sum to average. So you can also access value field settings from here, and then change the sum to average. So that's how the students do on the second test. The average is 7.85. And next year, so for the third test, drag that test to the value fields. Again, you want to change the value from sum to average. So now you have the average scores for the 3 tests. You see the students do on average quite comparably on the first and third test. They are not doing quite well on the second test. So that's the how we analyze the interval data. We can get the averages. After we create a pivot table of these averages for the 3 tests, we can also create a pivot chart. So we'll highlight the table, and then go to Insert, and here this time we are going to make a line chart. So now this is how the performance, students' average performance looks like on these 3 tests. I'm going to delete this, and then delete the horizontal lines. You can also break down the performance by gender. So what you do is you just drag a gender to the column fields. So now you see that the table information broke down by gender, and the charts also broke down by gender. You see that boys and girls perform quite similarly on the 3 tests. Now let's click out gender and add ethnicity. Let's add ethnicity. Okay, and we want ethnicity into the column fields. I want to reduce the decimals. So you see that's how the ethnicity, different students from different ethnic groups, how they do on these tests. The blue line represents Hispanic students, and the green line represents Caucasian students. You see that on average, the Hispanic students they do not perform as well as Caucasian students on the first and the third test, but they do quite similarly on the second test. And then let's click out ethnicity and drag free reduce launch to the column fields. And again, we need to reduce the decimals. So here this table and the chart shows the information about the performance broken down by free reduce launch status. And actually, these 2 groups are doing quite similarly on these 3 tests. That's the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.